Hi guys, welcome to Ripping Retro episode 4. This week I was planning on doing 1993 Pinnacle because they are really nice cards. If you look at them, they're one of my favorite designs from the 90s. That black border is awesome. The gold pinnacle on the bottom is a really nice touch. They're really classy. The photos are just spot on, just great. That was the base. My issue was that when you look at the subset cards, the packs that I got were the jumbos, and in every jumbo there's a Team 2001 card. And that negated all the other inserts for that year, which I wasn't willing to go with. And then when you look at all of the Team 2001 cards, if you look around the border, all the borders is paint chips chipped away from it, all around the edges from them sticking. I guess maybe because they were jumbo packs and they were squished together. But I mean, a whole video of packs of one insert and all the inserts being damaged didn't really seem like a fun video to me, so I decided not to do that. Look, last week we had 1997 Pacific Dynagon. This is the base. The base was really nice. I love the colors. The different colors for the different teams was really good. I give that an A+ on the base, but the best kept secret cards were ugly. There were the other cards in the pack. They were just plain ugly. Other than that, I got an Irving Fryar and Tony Martin duos. Again, I love the blue. I wish I had a different color than the green there, but that's really nice. Irving Fryar was a really good receiver for his day. I got the Terry Allen Player of the Week, which he was a really good running back for his time. Not really, of the decade type player, but first time he was really fun. And then a Bobby Hebert Copper parallel. It's one of the two Copper parallels I got. Other than that, it was a really cool set. I liked it. 3 cards per pack made the video go pretty quick. Again, the prisms are really nice on that. So yeah, I'd buy that again, definitely. Only 2 actual inserts per box makes it kind of hard to get, but I liked it. I'll do it again sometime. So since I didn't do 93 Pinnacle, I had to find something, and laying around I had a box of 92 Stadium Club Series 1. I know I said 92 is not a good year because of the quarterback issues and stuff like that, but I got to get something out for you guys, and I'll go with this. On the plus side, 92 Stadium Club had the wax packs, which I love the idea of the wax pack. So let's get that. There's 36 packs here. We'll try to go through them fast. I do not think that the Members Club is actually in Series 1. I believe it's only Series 2 and Series 3 for this year. So other than that, it might have, like the last one, the Edgar Bennett rookie might be in Series 1. Other than that, there really isn't a ton going for it. But again, they're a great looking card. Again, I love wax packs, so let's see what we got here. Alright, let's see. Club membership, if you want to get a club membership back in 1992. What's the Carroll? Greg Cragen, Eric Howard, Howard Cross. Got some stickings right away. Herschel Walker. If you look at the card, I love the design. It's a classic Top Stadium Club. It did this design roughly for a couple of years in a row. Art Monk, Mike Ken, Stephen Baker, Jerome Brown. Too bad he died on the field, I believe, during practice. It was really sad. Him and Reggie White would have been a great duo for them. Jeff Faulkner, Tim McGee, Bill Romanowski, Terrence Armstrong, Andre Rison, and Jim Lachey. If you look at the back, it actually has a copy of their actual rookie card, which is really cool, and the stats. I'm going to go through, not really say all the names on these. I'll call out major players. John Copper. Eugene Robinson was nice for the day. Michael Carter. Mo Gardner. Andre Waters, he was pretty cool. Aaron Craven. Donald Evans. Eddie Anderson. Sean Landetta. Derek Thomas was a beast. Gil Bird. Roger Ruzak. Mark Murphy. All right. Like I said, I've got to stop calling out the names again. But it's a good down memory lane thing. Oh, the Members' Choice are in this set. That's really cool. The Ernest Biner Members' Choice has got that rainbow colored border. You can't really see it. Yeah, there you go. In the bottom. And Ernest Biner is one of my guys. That's really cool. So, yeah, we got something to look forward to. Nice. Emmitt Smith. We all know Emmitt Smith. Vernon Turner. Fred Stokes. Sports. Shane Conlon. I'm from the Buffalo area, so all these Buffalo Bills players are known to me. They're really good for the early 90s. Dino Hackett. Louis Aguilar. Barry Word was a really strong running back then before Marcus Allen went over to the Chiefs. Ryan Washington. Jim Everett had so many high hopes on him. Davis. But yeah, the Members' Choice is in this box, which is really cool. So maybe we can get the Members' Choice for Barry Sanders or Mark Rippon, which is the one I would like, and I think Emmitt Smith would have been in this series too. Marvin Washington, Robert Blackman, Brett Mackey, Darian Connor, Kevin Mack, Bruce Coles or something, Charles McRae, Pepper Johnson, Robert Wilson, Ken Norton, Kenneth Davis. There's another Members' Choice, John Freeze. We had a lot of potential too. Chargers just couldn't get things together in the 90s though. Don Majowski, the Magic Man, James Captain, and Tom Kane. James Washington, Ray Horton, Cortez Kennedy Members' Choice. Three of them so far. That's really cool. He's one of my guys. He was one of the best defensive players of the 90s. He's in the Hall of Fame. Joe. Carlton Bailey. Bruce Matthews. Don Maggs. Dan Saliamula. Dan Saliamula, he was one of my guys. Another great defensive player from the 90s. Clay Matthews, one of the best defensive players from the 90s. I'm sorry, he was an offensive lineman, wasn't he? I'm stupid, yeah. Another Ernest Biner Members' Choice. Emmitt Smith again, so we're probably going to get some repeating cards. That was a big early 90s thing, is cards that repeat. Anthony Johnson, Tim Harris. Martin Mayhew is pretty decent. Cants. There's Thurman Thomas. He was a hero around here. Can't say anything bad about him. Michael Jackson. Another Ernest Biner followed by Emmitt Smith, obviously. Another Ernest Biner Members' Choice. It's 3 so far. And he's my guy and all, but come on. Gary Plummer. Urban Fryer was a decent wide receiver for the day. Reggie White, the Minister of Defense. Everybody knows how great he was. He's in the Hall of Fame. Oh, a Cortez Kennedy Members' Choice. 2 in 1 pack. They must have been more frequent than I thought they were growing up. Wow. If I can get somebody other than those 3, that'd be great, huh? Mike Ken, Stephen Baker, Jerome Brown again, Jeff Faulkner, Golick, Michael Zordick. Aeneas Williams, he's in the Hall of Fame. He's one of my favorite players from the 90s. He's one of the very few corners slash defensive backs that I actually remember watching. Wasn't really big on them back then. Oh, Anthony Carter was an okay wide receiver, but that's a member's choice. He's a pretty good wide receiver in the 90s. George Jemison and Louis Sharp. Vesty Jackson, David Johnson, Lorenzo White. He was actually an okay running back. He didn't get as much love as he should have back then, but he was actually really good. Michael Irvin, one of the greatest wide receivers in the 90s. That's another member's choice. Camarillo, Gary Anderson, and Norm Johnson. Look at that, 3 kickers in a row. If you like kickers, there you go. Two Michael Irvin members' choice in the same pack. Obviously, Top Stadium Club did not have their stuff together when it came to packaging them. 2 of them in the same pack. And then a Thurman. So back in the day, those 2 and that Thurman would have actually made this a really great pack. That was a pack that you would go back to the store and get another one, just to see if you can't repeat that luck. Darryl Talley, he was a pretty big beast. He's one of the reasons that Buffalo made it to the Super Bowl often. Darrell Green, fastest man in the NFL for a while. Byron Evans. We got another member's choice, Mark Clayton. He was a decent wide receiver. I think he was more a product of being Dan Marino's go-to guy than actually being a really, really good wide receiver. But, you know, everybody's got their own view. Still looking for that Mark Rypien. Be nice to get that. He was the guy that got me into football to begin with. The Bills Redskins Super Bowl was really the one that got me into football, and kind of clung onto the Redskins right there. And Mark Rypien was so happy to be a football player that it kind of he grew on me. Sean Mandetta, Derek Thomas again, and Art Monk, one of Mark Rypien's go-to targets. Feeling the cards, I do believe there were a couple of them that were still sticking to the back. So there might be something in there that I'll have to let you guys know next video, but trying to go through these old cards that are pretty sticky is a little bit tough. Bruce Matthews was a beast of a lineman. Probably one of the reasons that Warren Moon was so great. Well, he was really good to begin with. Here's another Ernest Biner. That makes, what, 4 Ernest Biner members' choices. Followed by Emmitt Smith. That makes 4 Emmitt Smith base cards this box, which, that's just crazy. Jim Everett was also in that stretch of Ernest Biner and Emmitt Smith. Yeah, I'm working on getting these videos done a little bit faster. I understand 30 minutes is quite a long time to watch somebody open cards, so I'm trying to call out big names that I see, not really center on lesser cards here. Another Jim Everett. I do wish that the big name quarterbacks were part of this. They are part of Series 2, so if I ever get a Series 2, then I'll definitely open it for you guys. Clay Matthews. Senior. Son did pretty good for the Packers. I don't even know where he's at right now. But when he was in the Packers, he was fun to watch. A lot again. Jerry Ball. By Jerry Ball, we got Herman Moore. He was a really good wide receiver. Followed by Kenneth Davis. Another John Freeze. Member's Choice. Magic Man Don Majkowski right behind it. I'm actually really enjoying this box. I didn't have high expectations for it. Had it sitting around. Ken Norton, he was a really good defensive player. I had it sitting around as a backup box in case something like what happened to me happened, and yeah, it's actually proven to be really good. I also had a box of 1992 Game Day that I was going to do, and when I opened it, all the packs were already opened. Another Michael Irvin player or Member's Choice. Yeah, it was already opened, and all the cards were there. There was nothing searched. I don't blame the supplier because it was factory sealed, but it was really old. So whoever did the opening of the packs and searching did it a long time ago. To make up for that, I'm going to take probably 30 of the best cards from it and send them out for mail out autographs. See if they can't get any cool autos back. Those cards were really tall. I'll probably do a 93 or 94 of that sometime. But those cards were really tall, and they make really cool auto options for people still doing autos by mail. Howie Long was a beast of a defensive player. He's hardly ever clean on his cards. He's always in the dirt. He's one of my guys. Really fun to watch. Collins. Got a Member's Choice that I haven't gotten yet. Cornelius Bennett. I mean, right behind Bruce Smith. He's the number 2 defensive player for the Bills during those 4 Super Bowls. And a Broderick Thomas. If he wasn't stuck on the Saints, he would have been a great player. This is my Member's Choice. A lot of those Member's Choices, which is exciting. And it's what I can get, you know. Michael Haynes. Jeff Loggeman. He was a fun one to watch, too. Wasn't a huge Jets fan, so I didn't really pay too much attention to him, but I do remember him. Another Anthony Carter, Member's Choice. Something stuck behind him. Four more packs. Maybe we can get if the Emmett or the Barry or the Mark Rippon, or I think Derek Thomas also had one. If we can get one of them, it's a Player's Choice card. That'd be great. Heck, you know, we've seen every one of these cards already. Three more packs. Brock. Who's this? Another Ernest Givens, of course. Got the second Ernest Givens, Member's Choice. I really do like those Member's Choice, though. Another John Freeze, Member's Choice. Magic Man. And then finish that one off with Tommy Keane. 2 more packs. G. White. A Member's Choice coming up. Who is it? Another Anthony Carter, Member's Choice. Last pack. The last pack, here we go. Give me something good. Martin Mayhew, Leroy Horde, Keith McCants, Dusty Jackson, David Johnson, Mike Pritchard, Lorenzo White. There is a Member's Choice. I saw the shine. And it is Cortez Kennedy. It's my 4th Cortez Kennedy Member's Choice out of that pack. And last card, Joe Walter. Alright, yeah, that was actually really fun. I wasn't expecting much out of it. This pile here is all Member's Choice. Obviously, the 3 best cards for next week's video are going to come from this, but yeah, these are all Member's Choice cards. Some really cool players in there. Hope you liked it. If you haven't yet, hit that like, subscribe. Gonna keep doing this every week. See you next week, guys. Thanks a lot.